Okay, hello everybody, hope you're doing absolutely well. I'm just testing if my microphone's working. I've had some problems with it because I've had to reset my computer, but I hope everything's working now. Is it? Tell me if it's not. Right, okay. Is that capturing me? I hope so. Okay, hello. Yep, that's working, okay. Hi, okay. Just went through my phone and probably blasted into your ears. But good stuff, everything's working. Welcome to London Stansted. Here in an EasyJet A320, of course, what else will we be? And it's Microsoft Flight Simulator. I've actually been testing around with X-Plane 11 recently, hopped back into the Zebu 737. Beautiful aircraft, that is. Chuck some questions in before we get started up. You can see here we're in the A320NX by Fly-by-Wire, because why wouldn't we be? But yeah. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Hi, Bill and Collins. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I've got a webcam coming, as I said on the community page. Should be here soon, I guess. It's in the post. I ordered it last night. They've topped them all. Prices have gone up mad since all the COVID stuff's kicked off. But anyway, that's good. Right, I'm going to bring my checklist out so I don't forget anything, but you guys don't need to see it. Right, okay, we've got our flashlight. So I've sorted out my settings after a reset of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Can't actually hear anything because it's so quiet here, but anyway. So master switches are all off, engine mode selector is on normal. Landing gears down, of course, wipers off, and battery switches. Let's go up here. There we go. Got some hit and external power, of course. APU fire test. You get anything? There we go. Yep, that definitely works. Close that. Good stuff. Hello, Dark Knight Aviation. Right, so there's all that stuff done. We're going to get some cockpit lights on now, so let's get this, just so we can see what we're doing. Go down here, and without that, get these lit up a bit. Get that, and floodlight. Oh, yeah, I quite like that already, to be fair. I might keep it like that. I'm just looking, there it is. Nope, I've already done that one. Where's that gone? Where is the dome lights? Dome lights around here. There it is. Right, there we go. We're already in the lights. Okay, right, there we go. Lights are all set up. Corporate lights are as required. Parking brake is, of course, on. Let's check if we've got the pressure there. Yep, that works fine. Flaps are, of course, up. Imagine having Microsoft Flight Simulator. Well, I highly recommend it if you can come around to get a gaming PC, because it is quite expensive, let's be honest. Then yeah, highly recommend it. Right, where are we now? Speed brake is, of course, disarmed and retracted. Probe / window heat. You know what I do, I just turn these all on after that horrific incident on X-Plane 11, where I was thinking I'm in 737 then, but on that horrific incident where my windows all iced up and we couldn't see anything, we had to divert back to Stansted. That was horrible. Check overlight for overhead for white lights, we're fine. X bleeds in op, we can't do anything about that. So is cargo heat selector. Boo 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 boo. Right, it's ecam pages, let's check all them. Doors should of course be closed, we haven't connected anything yet. Oh yeah, we're already on doors, don't know why I was expecting it to move, but there we go. But yeah, that's all fine. I haven't got our APU on yet. Exterior check. Well, we can take a look outside. Why not? Let's just get. I mean, the aircraft looks good. It does look absolutely beautiful. Lovely day here at London Stansted Airport. I think this is the 8K livery. Whoa! Look at that. Look what we got up there. That's quite cool. I did get round to installing CSL models in Microsoft Flight Simulator, which put like A318s and A319s on when you're on VATSIM. Would be on VATSIM on today. I would be on VATSIM today, even though I'm just not overly confident with it yet. I'm getting there, but I was fine in the 737, but moving on to the A320 is a whole nother ball game. It's a lot easier to speak to ATC with the A320. I did a flight from Manchester to Norwich the other day, and it went well. Well, I say well. There was a bit of a problem with the flight model that I didn't switch it over, but yeah, we won't talk about that. But yeah, it's just a learning curve, I guess. Right, okay. Have I missed anything here? Sorry about that, just had to sort out my microphone again. It just started making weird fuzzy noises, so just getting rid of that. Right, where were we? Takeoff, brief state of insertion. No, that's a bit far-fetched. Let's go back a few pages. There we go. Let's get the APU started now, and then we'll put in our we can align the IRS before. So was it ATT or nav? I did that the wrong way around, but anyway. I think it was nav actually. I think we're doing nav. Right, okay. Can't actually see my checklist, it's feeling a bit weird. But anyway, let's go into here. It should have already got rid of most of the stuff in here, because it's Microsoft Flight Simulator, and you just do it on the start page. Confirm align. That will align in 7 minutes as always. Good stuff. Right, okay, where are we now? I guess we can get the APU started. And then we'll delve into more of the cockpit. Right, okay, so I'll bring the left fuel pumps on. APU bleed on. APU master switch on. Kai, don't worry, there is no time for the live stream. It's fine, don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. I'm just going to check we've got everything right. Okay, that's fine. V1, V2, okay, we can insert those now, I guess. Well, oh no, I've completely missed a page. That's completely my fault. We'll just sort that out. Right, okay, where are we? Recorder ground on. CRV test, that's in op. ADs, it was nav, I was right. Exterior lights as required. I've got my panel down here to check everything's working. Yep, I think that's right. And seatbelts, if I can see the seatbelts, on. And that comes to auto. Emergency lights, where are they? They come to arm. Boop, 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 boop. Landing, elevation, auto, that's in op. Size pack flow. So ECAV electric is all in op. Okay, fire test. I guess fire test. Right, okay. Jump in here. Engine fire test, that one. That's awesome. Stansted is a wonderful little airport. Not little, it's pretty big, but it's a great airport. I mean, you're only there if you're flying Ryanair or EasyJet, really. But it's a great airport. Right, okay, that is most of the start of the checklist done. We'll get our... Oh, this would be so much better on VATSIM right now, but we have to use the horrible Microsoft Flight Simulator ATC. Honestly, VATSIM is just a complete game changer. It's so fun. Anyway, is he on VATSIM? Sadly not. Just because I'm not too... I'm familiar with the A320, but it's because of the bugs, it does make it quite awkward on VATSIM, and you can't hold or anything like that, so that's quite awkward. We're just using the default ATC. The only way to hold is, of course, following the charts, and that is quite complex when you're on a live stream. I know people do it, but I'm not that advanced. Good stuff.
EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 02 tree cleared to Inverness Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 22 climb and maintain 10,000
Not even going to give us a...
on
See, they don't even give you a SID. I mean, I couldn't get any worse. But anyway, 10,000 feet, so squawk 2163. There we go, squawking correctly. You don't even get push and start on here. I mean, you get push, but you don't get. It's less rubbish. It is less rubbish. Right, okay, that's good then. Good stuff. Right, where are we on our checklist now? We've got our clearance. So I believe it's hopping down into everything in the MCDU. Yep, it is. Right, okay, engine fine. We're all fine with this, really. With Microsoft Flight Simulator put that all in for us already. We'll go down now and put our takeoff stuff into. I'm not 100% confident with this, so I probably will do stuff wrong. Right, we'll go for 2 sets of flaps. We'll flex to temperature. I don't know. I could do the calculator, but I'm not going to bother, so I'm just going to put 25. Not too sure if that's correct. But anyway. What do you mean? No, I haven't done it yet, so probably... 6,000 feet for transition, altitude, and that's thrust reduction is fine. Right, okay, that's all inserted. We've inserted flex. Yeah, that looks good to me. Check for the next phase. That should already be in. Is it in? Right, that looks all good to me. I'm probably missing something there, but I'm just trusting that Microsoft Flight Simulator knows what we're doing. We'll wait for the IRS to align, and then I'll go through it for a second time. Right, we've got all our glare shield lit up. What the earth has just happened? I don't know if you guys can see this, but right now there is, like, I don't know, just the menu on my screen's gone mad. I'll wait for that to sort itself out, hopefully. If not, we'll have to restart the stream. Okay, I've got no clue what it's doing. It's going absolutely berserk. Not a great start, but there we go. You guys can hear me now, hopefully. I'll just say, welcome to London Stansted. Welcome back. It seems to be running a lot better. Just a driver issue. Probably haven't got the latest one up to date. But anyway, there you go. You can hear me now, so that's good. Hopefully everything's fine. We've run through the first bit of the checklist. Let's get to cockpit preparation now. Did I miss anything there? I might miss something. No, I think I'm all good. Right, okay, we'll go to overhead panel first. Come on, open down. Doesn't want to open. Great. Okay, right. This is being very awkward, I have to admit. Let's make it as... Right, now the checklist is not working. So I'm just going to go off memory, which never ever goes well. So, famous last words. But anyway, there we go. We'll get the APU started up, and we'll also get this aligned. So nav 1, nav 2, nav 3. Good stuff. Hopefully the flight number in use. That's well put well together. I have to say that's quite surprised me. I didn't know I could do that. But anyway, we're not on any networks. It doesn't really matter. But there we go. We're aligned. This is quite annoying. I can't lie. I need the checklist. That would be greatly helpful. Is it because... Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Guess we're meant to start up the APU. That's all started up. Good. Right. Hopefully we can do stuff now. There we go. That sorted itself out. Good stuff. Right. Where were we? Overhead panel. That's fine. We've done ADs. Exterior lights. Don't know why that turned off everything there. There we go. And no smoking lights come to auto, and seatbelts come on. Emergency exit is set to arm. Pack flow is in up, and so that and that. Batteries off and on and off and on. Both on now. There we go. Good stuff. PA is in up. Okay, we're ready to get our clearance. So back to where we were, I guess. Hopefully we'll be told to climb to 10,000 feet again.
Stansted ground EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 02 Tree IFR to Inverness, ready to copy.
ILS is still aligning in 7 minutes, right? Yeah.
Cleared to Inverness Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 22 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.475 squawk 7464.
7464, there we go, good stuff. 21 viewers, welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Luke from Luke Airtel, great add-on he's got there. But this would be so much better on VATSIM, but I just don't like flying the A320, and if Microsoft Flight Simulator already was anything to go by, I don't really want to be logging out and logging in. It's just a lot of work. It is a lot of work. But the ATC in VATSIM is, of course, impeccable. I haven't tried Pilot Edge. I'd like to try that one day, but anyway. Right, okay, back to the checklist we go. We've got our IFR clearance. Done that. Boop, 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 boop. We've already aligned it. Flight plan, initialization. Right, okay, well, we'll put our Costex into a cool 5. Thank you, Team Tech, for £1. It's really enjoy your content and what you do. Hope you have an amazing year and get the VR headset you want, as you deserve it. Yeah, I'd really love to try out VR in Microsoft Flight Simulator. My birthday is coming up, so yeah, I'm going to look to put some money towards it as well. But yeah, thank you, Teen Titan. Teen Titan? Tech Titan. What was Teen Titans? Was that a kid show or something? I don't know. Right, what do we set our cruise to? What is it? No, do not travel up there. It's not going to be very helpful, is it? Navlog. Right. I love it how they gave me the accurate. Right. Okay, we're going to start our cruise to 21,000 feet. It's probably fine, and that will put everything in. There we go. We've already aligned that. Good stuff. Right, that seems fine. We'll check the flight plan page. Barkway, the last, Yusika, Urkit, Avdu, Untal, Agpeg, Lama, and there we go. Looks fine to me. We'll put our SIDs and stars in a minute. What did ATC departure runway was? Because we get full control. I haven't got a runway yet, but I know which runway is in use. So anyway, departure. We're going by Barkway 5 right. Good stuff. That's a fine SID. Hopefully that will get aligned any minute now, so I can check through the flight plan. Takeoff data now. Performance, my bad. 126. No, ignore that. I haven't put the flaps in. Flaps 2. See what it gives us now. 122, 123, 124, 127. And of course, transition altitude is 6,000 feet, having a severe case of deja vu here. Yeah, we're flexing to temperature, I don't know, 22 degrees. Does that change our V1? No. Nope. Nope. Right, okay, that's all good. We've checked through all of that. Glare shield. What did they give us, altimeter? I don't know if they did. Nope, they didn't. Right, I'll just check that because it is live weather. So let me just go to there, it's not there. It's great. Not there. It's not on Sim Toolkit Pro. Does it tell us on weather? Just about see it down there. Is it 1213.25? Wow, this is awkward. Okay, I'll just wait until ATC tells us. They probably will in a minute, so anyway, we can wait for that. Getting dark here now. EFIS, haven't got anything yet. We've still got 4 minutes on the IRS. FCU, that's good. Crew supply of oxygen. On. Thank you, Vaughan Collins, for £4 in Super Chat. That means a lot. Thank you so much, buddy. That should come up on the screen. Or it just stays down there. I don't know. Very kind of you. Okay, we'll check the door page because, well, we know all doors are closed. But anyway, yep. As you'd expect. We didn't ever start our APU, did we? Don't know why we didn't start it, but anyway. Slightly annoying. There you go, you get a little monarch plane flying around, isn't that cute? Right, hopefully APU will be coming on now. Not gonna lie, completely forgot about it. Oh, APU is already on, I think. Interesting. Oh yeah, you can hear it. Okay, well, have we got anything else to do? We've got all the brightness correct. Flight director comes on. That's all we really need to worry about. And until we... Well, we don't need to worry about them. Once we get the engines on, we'll put the clock on. But I think we're ready to start up. Low cheek, we've checked that. We've done fine. Fine. Off the external power, we'll turn it off in a minute. We can turn it off now. We've got our ram air. Right, okay, I'm going to turn on anti-ice now, otherwise I will forget. So, that's just me, that's just personal preference. I know it's not 100% correct. Beacon lights can, of course, come on as we begin to start our pushback. 2 minutes left on the IRS. Let's go explore. We've got a bit of time, why not? Stansted Airport. I believe it's the UK's 3rd busiest airport. No add-ons here yet because there's no add-ons available, so I can't really do anything with it. Which is sad because it is a big airport, so I'm actually quite surprised. But I imagine UK 2000 will work on it. Got an aircraft coming in. Good stuff. But no other aircraft on the ground by the looks of it. probably be Ryanair, almost entirely used by Ryanair, especially at the moment. Happy New Year, you too, mate. Hope you're having a good one. What plane is this? An A320 Neo. Plane probably coming in is A737. What do they use? Dash 8. Dash 8, 800. But say, if you're used to the 747-8. But anyway, what's this plane coming in? Hopefully our IRS will align soon, but it will do. And let's just reset. I did have all my controls sorted out. Yeah, it is Daniel. I did have all my cameras and that, but reset my PC, installed it on a new hard drive and everything. Right, check through here now. I'm watching this while taking off at Echo Golf Sierra Sierra. Awesome. Love a bit of Stansted Airport. Flight plan, let's just step through here now. Keeping an eye on it. Looks all good to me. That's going to be an interesting approach. You circle all the way around. Yeah, intercept a VOR at the airport and then you just, yeah. So nice approach. Hopefully ILS will be fine. Yeah, that's a good idea. You can follow along if you want to. Right, okay, check if we've got everything on the checklist now. Beacon lights were on. Doors closed, idle. We'll check brakes again. And also my rudder pedals, are they working fine? Right, okay, that's good to me. Just checking, I don't want to, right, check my controls, full left. Let's bring up the control panel down here. Flight controls, right, okay, rudders, fine. Okay, sorry about that. Just got my drink. Got some nice iron brew. Well, actually, the most of it I've got is water or whatever. I've got a little bit of iron brew left, so I thought I'd bring that up. Okay, where were we? The thrust levels are ideal. Parking brake was checked. Good stuff. Right, okay, we'll request pushback now. Of course, it's not authentic, sadly. But yeah, I take it we'll be pushing back. Have I got pushback? No, I haven't got that anymore. That's quite awkward.
Stansted ground EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 02 requesting pushback.
Good stuff, right. Hopefully my microphone sorted itself out now. It's a bit temperamental at times, I'll have to admit. So it can go pretty quiet. Right, okay, we'll push ourselves back to the left. While it's doing that, we'll get these engines started so we can bring all our fuel pumps on now. Hey Dad, I just got Microsoft Flight Sim for Christmas, but my Wi-Fi is not currently working. I'm getting new internet tomorrow. I'd really appreciate it if we could do more of the free add-ons. Sure thing, when they come along, I'll be sure to do them. Is it releasing? There we go. Yeah, it seems to be the most popular kind of format on my channel, so yeah, I'll definitely do more of them.
EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 02 your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Engine 2 is starting up. Is it engine number 1? Put taxi lights on now. Beautiful. It's doing a pretty awkward job at starting us up.
Stansted ground EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 02 tree requesting the end of pushback.
No, they're not base game checklists. They're from the A320NX. Quite possibly the most awkward setup I've had for a while. Don't worry, Daniel, that's fine. I'm here to help. Right, okay, check everything again. We'll go Rose mode. Back to arc. Get constraints on. Okay, just going to check through that. So we're going up to 4,000 feet. I'm not even sure if Microsoft Flight Simulator really has these right in at the moment. I don't know how it completely works with it. I guess it would work if you're going through, what's it called? VNAV, but I'm not. I'm going to control altitude myself just because it's quite unpredictable, so I'm not a big fan of it. So I'll listen to ATC. If you're on VATSIM, it becomes a lot easier because it feels they normally tell you abide by the SID or whatever. So yeah, it's a bit awkward, but anyway. Cheers, Daniel. That really means a lot. I'm really not the best aviation YouTuber. Plenty of better, but it really means a lot. Right, we got both of them started up now. Looks like we have. Whiz through the checklist. Parameters were fine. Yep. Right. Come bring that back to norm. Check generators. Generators have got no faults. Yep. Right. APU bleed comes off. Ground spoilers will arm them now. There we go. What else are we looking for? Flap levers, we'll bring them down 2 sets. 1, 2, there we go. Anti-ice and wing, we've already turned that on. Pitch trim, I think. There we go, set it on the display in front of me. Anti-ice, boop, 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 APU master switch. Off, and everything else is fine. Have we got engine bleed on? Right, okay, well, we're clear to disconnected a while ago. Taxi checklist, boop, 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 boop. We'll get our taxi clearance. Bring that down here. Let's see where it makes us taxi, and if it makes us taxi the long way. Fuel pumps are on, just not centres. Oh, well, that's about as simple as it gets. Awesome, good stuff. I'm trying to work out what was a taxi line. Guess that one. We haven't really got many lights around here to distinguish, but I'm going to follow that one. Right, okay, we'll run through landing checklist now. Auto brake comes to map. Cabin. I know we're not taking off yet, but... If you get off fast, this thing accelerates sometimes. Right, okay, we'll bring that down. I mean, it is the simplest taxi we've done for a while. We'll do takeoff config. Yeah, I was on the right one. Down alpha. Come around here. We're coming in a bit quick, I noticed, but yeah, it's fine. Here we go. Sort out my lights. We'll put on landing lights now. Right, we'll come bring ourselves to a hole here. They don't really give us the runway wigwags or anything. We've just got the stop line.
Stansted, ground Ryanair 83,
Hey.
86 ready to copy ISR clearance to Palma.
Right, okay. Let's have that on for a moment. Not too sure if points work.
Takeoff runway 22 climb and maintain 10,000
Takeoff config normal.
Departure frequency is 120.
Don't know what that is. Oh, is it? Could it be that? ATC to Tara. Where is it? Possibly. What that means, I don't know. If anyone knows what that means, please tell me. Love to know. Flight directors on. We're tuned tower now. Request takeoff clearance.
Tower
Hopefully Microsoft Flight Simulator won't bug out. Sometimes it does. On takeoff it will sway heavily. Oh, okay. Awesome. Yeah, we've got an aircraft landing. We might be here for a while, but it looks but anyway, we're lit up. Certainly won't miss us. Beautiful. Oh, thank you again for the $10 US. That's really kind of you. Do you use VATSIM? I do, although I am cautious to use it with the A320 on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Main reason for that is because you can't do holds in the A320. You can do it if you're following a chart, but it is quite difficult to live stream, follow charts, and of course with VATSIM. So that's the reason why. But I do normally when I'm on my own. Last flight I did was from. Have we been given permission to go yet? You just. Oh, okay. That's very odd. I use the Thrustmaster T-Flight HOTAS 4. Right, okay, let's get up here quickly. I don't really want to be involved in the air accident. Whee. That aircraft on final is pretty scary. I mean, ATC are poorly handling us, I will admit. They are poorly handling us. But anyway, we'll go flex now. I'll go toga. I don't want the aircraft actually hitting to us. Normally I wouldn't go toga, normally I'd go flex, but there's an aircraft landing behind us, so want to get out quickly. Okay. There's V1. V2. Rotate. Oh, that was smooth. That was good. That was a nice takeoff. Gear up. Got my phone. Flaps can come up. We'll keep it climbing. Keep it climbing. Right, okay. It's slightly doing that thing where it kind of flips you to the left, so I am battling with that. London Centre. Slightly fighting with the aircraft now. Hopefully. We'll bring that down to throttle climb. There we go. Speed. And autopilot comes on. Good stuff. Right, okay. It's a tad bit tight, I will admit. It's following constraints-ish. I did break over the constraint. I'll admit that. But I was worried about the Ryanair, so it came up a bit quick. But all in all, a pretty good takeoff. ETA, I'd say about an hour now. I'll check it in a minute. Magic Sun. Never heard of them before. Right, let's go to London Centre now.
London Centre, EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 02 tree is at 2,200 feet, climbing 10,000 feet. EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 02 tree, London Centre, continue as planned.
There we go, past the constraint now, so we're climbing again. There we go, Q&H is fine. Anyway, good stuff. Beautiful departure out of London Stansted. The plane is slightly climbing, I will admit. They're not going steady on the bank today. Give it some more speed. Look up to 250. Take a look. There was the aircraft. We had ages. I do not know what ATC was talking about. We had ages. Beautiful. ETA, let me get that for you. I can do it now. Did they add it yet? They have. Right, okay, we'll be there at 18, half 6 at Zulu time. So, that can't be that long away. What's it talking about? What's the time now? So it's an hour and 45 minutes. Is it? That's really confusing me. Hang on. We'll be at Barkway, 16:46. Zulu. What's the time now? Are we in Zulu time in the UK? I can't remember. Yeah, we are. So, oh wow, that's some time. It's an hour and a half, really. I think we'll be there quicker. I attempted to use VATSIM today but couldn't hear anyone. That's more than likely because what is it doing? It is so over that constraint. If I hop onto, I don't know. No. Right, okay, we're breaking the constraints. But volume on VATSIM, it can be quite awkward. vPilot sometimes it doesn't easily join up with Microsoft Flight Simulator. There'll be a tutorial of it on my channel soon about how to set it up. So yeah. Right, okay, let me go through the checklist. After takeoff, you know what we haven't done? We didn't start the clock. We did not start the clock. Right, okay. Disarm ground spoilers. 220.
Climb and maintain flight level 220, EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 02 tree.
Good stuff. Past transition altitude. So we can go back to standard. There we go. 250. We'll sort out lights now. They can come off. They can come off. There we go. Sort out lights. Click. Seatbelts. Also come off. Good stuff. Right, thrust reduction altitude, we've passed that by quite a bit. Oh, I love it when we can't. Done to our. Is there any clouds? I don't really think we need wing anti-ice. Because I don't really think there's any clouds. Maybe when we're coming into. Oh my goodness, guys, look at that. Absolutely unbelievable. Looks fantastic. Looks great. Good. Okay. Am I missing anything on the checklist? I made the passengers feel better. That's a good point. Probably a bit cold in there. We'll put some on. We'll get some on. There we go. Just a bit warmer now. A bit warmer. Well, ventilation's all fine. Yep. Right, there's very little to do now. Just monitor. Keep climbing. Awesome. Right, okay, there is something I want to do. Please don't make the game break. It has the habit of doing that. Beautiful. That's fantastic. I could fall asleep to that, you know? Just fantastic.
London Center Ryanair 8386 is
Right.
climbing through 1,100 feet for 10,000 feet.
Awesome. I mean, to be fair, Microsoft Flight Simulator, of course, it's amazing about flight, but looking at the sky, I mean, the stars and the moon, they look really good. Like, really, really good. So, ETA is 1 hour 15 minutes. I tried to get Sim Toolkit Pro working with the overlay, although it appears it didn't want to. It's a bit sad. Probably won't get landing rate, but just hope it's good. Run through the checklists again. We've sorted that all out. Landing lights, we've done all this. That was at 10,000 feet. Cruise. Cabin temperature, we turned it up. And yeah, it's good stuff. Don't need to do much now. Preparing for descent. A lot of that is in op, to be fair. But we'll sort out the go around and flaps and that when it comes around to it. Do you know what the knobs beside the eCam page display do? Do you mean these ones? Do they change data with stuff? I'm not 100% sure. I think they change the data on the displays though, to be fair. We can try them. Yeah, it just switches, from the looks of that one, it switched the AD's information, so all the stuff in there from there to there. That's what I think it does. That one. Yeah, this is data as well. Yeah, a lot of it is just, I think, swapping data between the first officer and captain. I think that's the point. Yeah, heard about the A350, awesome job. Yeah, I kind of get that car, I do. I mean, parts of it are completely unfinished, but at the end of the day, it's absolutely breathtaking. And every single simulator released has things that ironed out in the end. So X-Plane, I mean, X-Plane didn't even have FMCs working in the 737 when it was first released at all. They just didn't work. So, yeah. How long have we been roughly in the air for? 7 minutes. Awesome. I'd just like to say a massive thank you to every single one of you, because my channel has been around for a year. The first video I made was December the 31st, so I mean a year and 2 days, and the response from you guys has been absolutely incredible. I never dreamed of it growing this quick. I mean, time and time again, I set my goal for the end of this year to be 100 subscribers. I got it, I think, in the first 3 months. After that, it was 1,000 by the end of this year. No, sorry, 500 by the end of this year. And, well, we just blew that out of the park. I'll increase our speed now a bit. I think that's our cruise.
Climb and maintain flight level 300
but I don't know if I set it up completely, so I might just request 25,000.
London Center is EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 02 tree. Request flight level tree 0.
No, no, no. That's so painful when it does that. We're not climbing that. Ah, that's annoying.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 00. Expect flight level tree 0. EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 02 tree.
Oh, if you've got studies to do, go do study. There is nothing better than education. Nothing. So go study. I mean, you're learning on here, let's be honest, but I'm not the greatest teacher, so. That's true, Iris, that's true. My most popular video was top 5 add-ons video. I did it all the way back August, September. Got like 50,000 views or something. Yeah. See, the thing that annoys me, ATC isn't going off standardized pressure. So right now we're at 2,200. Right now we're at 25,000 feet. All good and fine. ATC doesn't recognise that. Yeah, I don't like my most popular video because I was still relatively small when I made it. I think just under 1,000 subscribers, and my editing isn't great in it, so it's a bit painful. But the top 20 add-on video, I was quite proud of that. That's doing well. That's like 27,000. So that was popular, more popular than I can imagine. Can't see anything except for the beautiful shadow of the EasyJet A320. Can you briefly explain what the autopilot knobs do? I don't get what those do. Okay, well, there we go. Lesson time, I guess. So I'm not 100%. I've got some time in the A320, but I'm more of a Boeing guy. So yeah, I still get stuff wrong. But anyway, this is kind of the speed knob. I guess in the real aircraft, is it you either push or pull. But if you push it in, you go manage speed mode, which runs off the data from the MCDU down here. Kind of like VNAV in the, well, it is VNAV like in the 737, although you can split up speed and altitude. And if you pull it, which is what it's doing now, yeah, if you pull it back, it goes off selected speed mode. So this is the speed you select. I prefer this because I find it's more stable and means I've got something to do. So you just pull it back, and yeah, it chooses the speed you set up by twisting this back or forward. If I twist it, I'll twist it on the screen now. You can see this little blue arrow moves up and down in response to you moving the knob, and the aircraft moves the throttle, even though you can't see the throttle, in response to that. I've actually got my throttle far enough, so you want throttle ideally to be clicked with climb. Auto throttle will only go as much up to what you set it to. So if you put it in the D10 of climb, it will only put in, I don't know, 60% power at most. I think that's what it is. Toga is of course about 100. So if I were to put it into Toga, well actually I don't think you can. I think you can go up to, yeah, you go up to maximum here. This is the maximum, so if you put it up here, auto throttle theoretically could go straight all the way up there if you need to increase speed heavily. But I'll bring it back because we don't need to. You can see it even went over the line. It does go over, it doesn't follow it directly. Heading is probably the simplest one. I mean, you can choose your heading, so it moves the blue arrow here and the aircraft would follow that. Although, of course, we're on managed speed right now, so you push it, managed heading, you push it in and it goes off what's in here, which is your flight plan. So it's following our flight plan, and if we zoom out, you can see the aircraft will follow that. In the centre of the autopilot display, I forgot what it's called, but you know what I mean, glare shield it's on. We've got autopilot 1 and autopilot 2. Shall I stop here? I think I should stop here. I'll continue on. I'm actually quite enjoying this. Autopilot 1 and autopilot 2, not overly familiar with it. I guess autopilot 2 is the one here, and autopilot 1 is the one here. But yeah, that's what it does. It just selects what one you want to do. So if you have a different flight plan put into here, which I believe you can do in the real aircraft, then it would follow that. Altitude, yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. Push it in to manage, that runs off what's on the MCDU. And pull it, and it runs off what you want to set it up to. But there's a bit more to it, and I'll get into that after we've spoken to it. With altitude and vertical speed, these two kind of work more together than you would on here. So you can set it to, you can set your altitude, and then you can set your vertical speed, and it will hopefully climb to that altitude at that vertical speed, and you'll see altitude star when you're getting close to it, and mark vertical speed with the vertical speed in blue, located on here. And then you've also got open climb, which is what happens if you push that down. You'll see OP climb here, and it'll just climb as fast as it can climb, as fast as the aircraft thinks it can go, up to there. Pretty easy kind of thing to use. I recommend using that as opposed to VNAV at the moment. It just seems to run a bit better, and just follow ATC's instructions or the flight level you put into here. So it would appear my flight level was 210. But you were going 250 anyway, it shouldn't matter too much. And that wraps up the autopilot. There we go. Good stuff. Beginning our turn now. Good, good, good. Ooh, tired. But there will be a video out tonight, I think. I think we're going to make one. On a beautiful new add-on we've got. Oh, that just looks majestic. Awesome. That's a beautiful view out the window. Off to Inverness in the Scottish Highlands. Gotta love it. You have, I mean, it's just beautiful. Love this game so much. Awesome, looking great. Flip back round. We are getting caught. 240 miles out. Did we ever contact Manchester Centre? I thought we did.
Manchester Centre is
there we go.
Echo Zulu Yankee 0 to tree flight level 250.
Right, we've been in the air for 20 minutes now. Good. Okay, we've saved off a lot of that time. We've saved off about half an hour, which means we'll be in there. We'll be at Inverness in just over half an hour, so 35 minutes time roughly, or 40 minutes time I should say. It looks beautiful. I've actually got a Luke Air tool with my custom cruise announcements. Let's take a listen.
This is your pilot speaking. Just an update from the flight deck. We have now reached cruise. This means seatbelt signs will now come off and you're free to travel about the aircraft. In a minute we'll start our duty-free service with a variety of goods, and remember there is a tax exemption, so you can get some good discounts. We hope you're having a pleasant flight. We're on time, so we'll be on the ground soon.
That was quite cool, guys. I'm not gonna lie. We won't have a tax exemption because it's a domestic flight, so passengers are going to be pretty annoyed about that. See, we've got a big city down there. I don't know where it is actually. Is it Manchester or somewhere? Oh no. I don't actually know. Where are we? I'm not too sure. Could it be Sheffield? No, not Sheffield. Echo Golf November uniform. Where is that? It's probably really obvious. I've probably even been there, just out of my head. Yorkshire. Is it York? Echo Golf Whiskey Hotel. That's not RAF Norfolk. Echo Golf Whiskey Hotel does that even exist? Are they just assigning weird? I think it's done because some of the airports have got IVAO codes and they're not actually what they are in real life. But that's Leeds East Airport down there. So I guess that's Leeds, possibly, where we were going over. Although I thought Leeds was... I don't know. I guess Leeds is kind of coming into this zone. It's kind of like right in the middle of England. Oh, it's so starry. Right, good stuff. Only 3 things I feel satisfying in the plane's cockpit: pulling the reverse thrusters, gear up and testing fire alarms. Yeah, that's kind of understandable, to be fair. Kind of agree with that. Full Saturn airfield, there we go, yeah, I thought so. That's what I put in when I searched it up. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that actually, because we were running through the checklist, but logo lights and that should be on. Oh, they were on. We'll turn wing lights on as well. I mean, all in all, it's been a pretty decent flight so far. We had, of course, the issue of starting up with everything, but I'll just cut that up and re-upload it probably if we get a good landing. Awesome. So I think we're coming up kind of close to Newcastle at the moment. We've shaved off about 80 miles really since the last checked. We're quick there. I think the winds are on our side, if I'm being honest. When are you streaming next? Daniel asks quite a few times. I don't know. I do not know. I can't answer that question. When I feel like it, I guess. I don't really like schedules of streams because they're, to be fair, they're more time consuming than videos. Because with videos you can stop, but the streams you can't stop. So it's quite hard to fit it into my schedule, but when I do, I really do enjoy them. So yeah. Maybe I'll try and do one every week. That was what I aimed to do, although I didn't really come around to it because I was kind of doing daily videos, which you guys seem to love. What is that? It's a window, isn't it? Yeah. I've still never flown an Airbus. In real life, I've never been on an Airbus. I've been in Boeing. I think it's in Embraer. What's the time at my place? Well, in the UK, it is just coming past 5:15 in the afternoon. $160 miles out. We'll fly right into the airport. Well, not into the airport, but over the airport, and then we'll come. Zoom in a bit on that. I just want to see the approach because I've flown this approach before on X-Plane. It went horrifically wrong, so hopefully we'll be able to do better on this one. Oh yeah, nice approach. It goes right over a bay. Hopefully we're good. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year. Well, we're in the New Year now, but I hope you had a good New Year's Eve. There is Newcastle, I believe. Merseyside, all that kind of jazz. Which means you've got the airport, Newcastle Airport, behind us. Maybe. Yeah, behind us. Beautiful airport. Well, I mean, we're coming into Scotland now. It's been really quick. Oh, that's going to be lovely. Coming right over there. Over near Edinburgh. Still quite a bit of distance to go between kind of where we are now and the south of Scotland and Inverness, because Inverness is right in the north.
Manchester Center KLM 1286 is out of flight level 345 for 10,000 feet. KLM 1286 Manchester Center continue as planned.
Beautiful livery, love it. Oh dear. You got an aircraft to our left? Yes, we have. Wonder what that is. I can see our flight radar. It's the best thing about having live traffic. It's going past us quite a bit quicker than that, I'd imagine, unless. Right. Okay. Where are we?
EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 023 contact Scottish Centre on 119er.
Scottish Centre. I don't think I've been handed over there to them before.
Decimal 875 EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 023.
It would be so much funner with funner, is that even a word? Yeah, I think it is, but without sim, because that's so much more realistic. But it is awkward because unless you are doing an event, most of the UK isn't covered at one time. So London, the south, will always be. But it's saying that's the top of our descent. I think we're going to swap over to. I don't know, I want to see if it does anything. Once you reach top of descent. Right, I'm going to do what you do in the 737, just decrease it to. I don't know if that will do anything, I mean. Oh, I'm a bit stupid. It's not going to do anything because top of descent isn't for a while. I don't know why I thought that was so quick. I mean, it's still 120 miles away. Anyway. Still got some time. I'll boot that speed back up. So at Newcastle at the moment, we've got an A320 from Newcastle to London Heathrow. I'd like to do that flight. Maybe I'll do it this year. Hopefully, if things here, I'll do a trip report. I've never been to Newcastle, so it'll be fun. Well, I'm into. Have a fantastic night. Good luck with your project. Right, okay, so we shouldn't be long. Enter descent data. Yeah, that's reminded me.
EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 023, you are 1,400 feet below your assigned altitude.
1,000.
Climb and maintain flight level 250.
Oh, so already descending. That's nice. I don't know what it's going to descend us to. Got no clue about this. I just hope it's right. Right, okay, we're going to request. That's quite the quick descent.
Flight level 250, EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 023.
Slow yourself down. Right, we'll go to, I don't know.
Scottish Centre, EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 023.
What's it descending us
Request
to?
15,000 feet.
21,000 feet, I guess.
EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 023, descend and maintain 15,000 feet.
Yeah, it's descending us to 21,000 feet, which is quite cool. I'm fine with that. I guess it's because we were swapping over.
EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 023, did you copy? Descend and maintain 15,000 feet, EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 023.
I take it it's taking us down to 44,000 feet, which it seems a bit early. I'll keep an eye on that. I want to see what happens if we put... I don't really want to mess around with it too much, but... Oh, no. Don't really know what that is, if I'm being perfectly honest. But anyway, we'll bring ourselves... Yeah, it's taking us down to 4,000. So we'll bring ourselves up to a cool 17,000 feet. There we go. Hello Jakai, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well, buddy. Right, 120 miles out of our descent. Well, what will be the top of the descent, even though I don't really trust that. If I'm being totally honest with you guys. Right, open descent now, and engines are revving up, and engines are good stuff, altitude star. Just going to get a drink, I'll be back.
EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 023. Please expedite your descent to 15,000 feet.
Okay, I'm back.
Scottish Centre EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 023. Request 17,000 feet. EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 023.
I believe we're coming over the kind of estuary. No, we're still quite far away. That's what I was thinking of. So we've got Edinburgh there, and then we've got Glasgow down there, and Prestwick down there, Inverness all the way up there, Aberdeen around there. Still quite the way to go. Yep, I heard it. I would be on VATSIM. I'll probably be on VATSIM next live stream we do. Ibis Aviator says, I always just like to start descending 80 nautical miles before, and in the Airbus, that's why I like VNAV. Yeah, the problem is, with the A320NX, that's clearly not 80 miles out, and I haven't keyed anything wrong because it's Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I prefer to run it myself. It's a kind of control thing, I guess. How many miles are you going to Kai asks? I think it's around 270. Oh no, that says 143, although I'm not sure that's true. That's how far we are. No, that can't be right at all. I think it's around 370 miles. Whenabouts are you going to land? Just coming before 6 o'clock. Half an hour's time, although I reckon we'll be there quicker. Certainly not 120 miles from London to Inverness. That's about how much we got left. The length of the flight, I've got it here, about 390. So I thought it was 370. So yeah, not far off. Yeah, I'd love to go to Inverness. Maybe that'll be a trip report I do in the future. I don't know. Would you guys like me to do more trip reports? I'd really love to do them. I've got the gear. I'm just waiting on COVID. Hope you hear the bagpipes. Yeah. Oh, thanks for that. So begin. That's good actually. I probably should have watched that video. I normally watch the videos. So yeah, 85 nautical miles out. Cheers for that equation. Cruise altitude times 3 plus 10, and that'll be your top of descent. You take off the 3 zeros. That's good. I like that. Hi aviation boy. Yeah, I'm gonna use that as my calculation in the future. I guess it matters what your speed is as well, but I might. Normal descent speed's around 200, 190. That's normally what I go for. Scotland famous for the bagpipes, yeah. Right, we're now coming over near the estuary, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Beautiful. Edinburgh to our left. I guess, around here. There's Edinburgh Airport. Massive city, to be fair. Awesome stuff. Beautiful, gotta love it. Still got some sunlight around though, quite surprising. It hasn't fully gone away yet. I mean, imagine this in real life. I am looking to start my flight training very soon. The days are just getting closer, and as YouTube goes on, it just motivates me even more. But I need to get my class 1 medical, because if I fail that, then I want. If I fail that, it will destroy my dreams, but it will stop me wasting the money. So yeah, I need to get my medical first, but obviously can't really do that at the moment. Flower Scotland, I believe that's the Thistle. Awesome. How old are you, Tech Teen asks. I prefer not to disclose stuff like that on the internet, but coming up to my well, I'm in my late teens. There we go. I'm going to watch that video later, Kai, and then we'll know from the future. Thank you very much for that. Good stuff. How long have we been streaming for now? Just over an hour and a half, right? Good stuff. Oh, I accidentally just clicked play on my video, so I'll probably play it twice. Yeah, thanks. So 400. Good stuff. Right, 12 viewers, keep them coming, guys. Hi 787 Gear, welcome to the stream. Here we go. Hey, they gave us 85. No. That's stupid. But it's a good thing we got that. We've got that set up anyway, but we're going to acknowledge that. We're just going to ignore it. So I take it we can begin our descent in about 10 miles time. Because obviously we went down from 21 to whatever. I ran the calculation, so it was. So we should really start our descent at 61 miles, which, yeah, 15 miles out. So yeah, good stuff. How far away are we now? 102. Once we get there, telling me to enter destination data. Q&H, well, I haven't actually really got one. It hasn't gave us any. I'll get it up online. We could request it. And we haven't got the ATIS either, so it's quite awkward. Here we go. I'm not climbing to 28,000 feet, 80 miles out of the airport. That's so stupid. 1, 2, 3. Temperature -1. Magnitude, no, sorry, not -1, 3. Magnitude and wind 3 degrees from northwest. Hang on, right, northwest, northeast, northwest, so it's like 2. It's testing my compass skills now, they're all out my head. 90, 180, 270. Doesn't actually say on here, which is quite awkward. 218, there we go. There we go. We'll start it soon. Go around is fine, or just prepare ourselves for that. We're 60 miles out now. Yep, we're about 60 miles out. We'll begin our nice slow descent down to 4,000 feet. Beautiful. Forward, ignore me. Someone's at my door. There we go. No, I'm ignoring you. Right, there we go. No, 280 is way too extreme. We wouldn't descend in time, it's just not possible. Anyway, we've got the ILS. Let's get our ILS displayed. We won't get it for a while. But checking the flight plan, we should. Arrival, ILS 23. And it's via, where was it? India, November? Yeah, we've got that all keyed in, so we don't need to worry about that. Now, because we're going over the Highlands, I would prefer terrain on, so at least we've got some data regarding height of the hills and that, because it's not going to be the best if we crash into them. Good stuff. No, we're not doing that. Good stuff. So we descend into Scotland with some bagpipes, very nice. Nope, that's stupid. Right, 40 miles out now. Reduce our rate of climb. Good stuff.
EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 023. Please expedite your climb to flight level 280.
Right, okay. Reduce speed again. Check my checklist out. We'll get some anti-noise on, because I'm not too sure about the clouds. That's all fine. Barometric pressure has been set. It's not yet, we're not below 6,000 feet. But as soon as it is, we'll revert to it. I'm kind of ignoring ATC because we are.
EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 023. Please expedite your climb to flight level 280.
I think our constraints start soon, so I'm gonna zoom into this.
EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 023. Please expedite your climb to flight level 280.
Right, okay, 30 miles out now. I'm ignoring ATC because what they're suggesting is ludicrous.
2,500.
That makes me nervous. Let me get the chart up for
1,000.
that makes me incredibly nervous. Maybe we'll go to 6,000 feet. Come on, climb out of there, please. I don't know how close we got to that mountain, but 1,000 feet is scary. I guess that is right. Okay, at least we're over the mountains now. Right, okay, ILS is coming in. Let's get back to 4,000 feet now. After that. Little shock. Now if I had the chart on me, I could have checked the chart and probably would have found it's fine. But of course I don't. So, yeah. Right, we've got our first stage of flaps down now. So we begin to get near to Inverness. Yeah, so as you can see, our constraint for the user put waypoint is 4,000 feet. Which is what we're going to.
EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 023. Please expedite your climb to flight level 280.
Yeah, they haven't realised I'm kind of ignoring them. I'd like to see what it looks like in day. There we go. We're out of the clouds now, we're coming low.
122.605 EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 023.
Good stuff, right.
Inverness approach EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 023 is at 4,200 feet, climbing flight level 280.
No, we're not.
EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 023
Oh.
Inverness approach. Continue to Indian November Sierra as planned. QNH3.
There we go. Can we enable that to the 100s, please? There we go. Okay, everything is put in. I hope. Got some ice in that engine, I saw. No. You got the glide slope coming in slowly now, which we would do. That's to be expected. Good stuff. I would add music, I normally do if it's a longer flight, but because it's so short, I don't really like music because it distracts me, to be perfectly honest. Still going strong, yeah. Just haven't died yet. There is some ice start. That looks great. It is quite icy though. Right, it's 20 miles out of the airport now, almost 10.
EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 023. Please expedite your climb to flight level 280.
No. Hopefully be a nice landing, but it's dark, hilly, ILS, so it probably won't be great as if it was in the day because you just lose track. Okay, so we're just under the glide slope for the airport now. I might descend down to 3,000 feet. Once we're over the mountains. I know the constraint there's 4,000, but I don't know. We'll just see what it's like when we get there. That's all I go on about. I don't think they got the point. Love being able to see the ground. Bring our second set of flaps down now, decrease speed a bit. Right, let's prepare for landing. I know we're not 100% there yet, but anyway. Initial approach, ignition start or norm, doesn't really matter. Approach phase, we've activated that, monitored, ground spoilers, armed, navigation's fine, that's fine, approach checklist is complete. Right, don't need to worry about final approach, non-precision's fine, landing, thrust levers idle. Yeah, we don't need to do much else now. I like how they put the go around after all of that, that's quite awkward. Nope. Right, we're ready for landing. All we need to do, put that on medium, and then all that needs to come down is gear, 2,500 over the mountains. I'd love to do it, I'd love to replay this, but not possible. Will you live stream the A330 when it's released? Yeah. I'll live stream quite a few aircraft. Approaching the airport now, quite some speed. No. Can you guys see the airport? That is the question. I can't. Right, okay, we'll bring our aircraft down to 4,000 feet now. That's quite scary, all the town coming into sight. But really not very high up. I might actually climb back up to 5,000 feet again. I don't know, depends. I generally don't think we've got many mountains to worry about now, but we are a bit low. That's so stupid, I don't know why you'd ever do that. There's the airport we'll be landing at momentarily. I'm slightly concerned because I can't see the other runway. Oh, there we go. That is slightly concerning. Where are the runway lights? Right. Maybe they'll turn them on for us. Who knows?
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 02 tree.
So our approach speed will be 130 knots, so up to 140 because it's dark. Final approach speed, that is. There we go, runway's loaded in now. That was a bit concerning. Bring the donation bar off. ILS retuned. I remember flying this approach before in the day though. Hopefully it'll be good. Right, let's alert cabin crew. There we go. Checklist final time. Brake temperature is fine. Right, this is after landing. Fine approach checklist. Ah, not working. Why would it work? Well, I think we're basically sorted, so I don't think we've got much to worry about.
EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 02 tree descent and maintain 2,000 feet.
2,000 feet. Acknowledge that. Ah, beat us to it. What airline? EasyJet. Coming into Innsbruck, Inverness.
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 02 tree.
Beginning our turn now. Glide slopes coming in. Awesome stuff.
EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 02 tree. You are 11 miles northeast of Inverness. Contact Inverness Tower on 118.405 when inbound. Tower on 118.405.
We're inbound.
Echo Zulu Yankee 02 tree. EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 02 Inverness Tower. EasyJet
Oh, we got two.
02 tree 10 miles northeast inbound ILS runway 22.
That's quite annoying.
Wind 354 at 19er.
We'll let the localizer line ourselves up. There's the runway. Once that's lined up, localizer mode comes on, and then approach. Approach mode, there we go.
2,500.
Don't mess it up. Oh, no.
EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 02 tree. Contact Inverness approach on 122.605.
Why on earth would we contact them? But okay.
Going to 122.605. EasyJet Echo Zulu Yankee 02 tree.
Gear down. Flaps are full. Landing is ready. There we go. move everything out of the way so I can quickly turn off auto throttle. We're going to ignore text now, so I won't be ignoring you, I'll just be ignoring it because of course I'm landing. Be a lovely approach, hopefully it'll be a good landing. We're lined up well now.
One
1,000 feet. Ah, I didn't set our minimums, oh well. I would say minimums are 500 feet. Can't have it all. Awesome stuff.
500.
Right, to continue with it, I'll take control of auto.
400.
Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, localizer's messed up a bit, but we'll sort that out. Whee, what is the autopilot doing? Right, okay.
200.
Check. Autopilot's slightly odd there.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, oh, that was heavy. Oh. Minus 250 FPM right there. That was heavy. Localizer was off track for some reason, which made it slightly awkward. Anyway, let's taxi off now. Not too bad, nice approach, just ruined it by the localizer. Oh well. Certainly better than the last landing. Didn't even get. I don't think we. Didn't even give us clearance. Why would I want to? There's no stands here. I mean that's. Welcome to Inverness, everyone. Right in the Highlands of Scotland. Beautiful airport. I'm sure I'd love to come here in real life. We did it a nice live stream. Went pretty decent. Not gonna lie. That landing wasn't the best, but you can't have it all. Just sort out our lights now. We'll get APU started as we're coming along. Don't know why it's gone all funny up here. Without crashing into the truck, please. You gonna move out the way? Who's gonna move first? Right, okay, well, the truck wants to be ingested. Welcome to Inverness. Thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for all the donations today. Was there a car on our way landing? Let's find an empty stand. And we'll get shut off. There's one. An aircraft. Slightly over full. This is the only problem with Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're going to completely clip that aircraft to the left of us. But we'll turn in here, which I believe is kind of the area where they... Oh my goodness, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Right, okay. Find a place to park. I mean, they didn't hold back on aircraft here tonight, did they? Find a place to park, please. Right, okay, let's pull up here. looks like there's some sort of parking area. Let's call it the remote parking bay, because it's just filled up with aircraft. I can't really do much, so I'll just park up. Right, that'll do. Parking brake comes on. Make sure APU's on. Get all those lights off. APU. Flap open, APU's on. There we go. Turn all of these off. Lights can all come off except from beacon. Got APU on. Everything is done. We are probably in an aircraft. Engines are shutting down. There is nowhere to park, it would appear. This is an international airport in real life, so a bit interesting. But anyway, engines should be coming off now. Yep, engines are off. There we go. Not the perfect parking area, but hey ho. Also, get those lights off. There we go. Right, APU's on. We're just running off the APU right now. We'll just turn that off. And get that APU off. There we go. Running off nothing. As we shut down here at Inverness, although not in the correct parking area, let's say a massive thank you for you all to coming to the stream. Thanks for all the donations. Noob says Aviator Dan. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, not the preferred parking area, but it's filled up everywhere, so I can't do much. But anyway, have a fantastic day, guys. Thanks for coming. It really means a lot. I'm sure I'll be back soon with another live stream, but until then, see you soon. Bye bye. I'm sure I'll be back soon with another live stream, but until then, see you soon. Bye bye.